Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here to give you love and Marriage Huntsville. This is their big Vegas trip. Carlos King was all on Twitter talking about, ooh, this episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville is so good. I got to get on Twitter and tell y'all about it. Y'all need to watch it. When I saw that, I should have knew this episode was going to be some shit. Something that flew into my contact. There I go. I should have knew it was going to be some shit because this episode was very dry. A lot of repeat arguments. A lot of shit we done talked about seasons ago. We still bring it back up. And I'm over it. But let's jump into it because I want to be consistent on my channel. I apologize in my last video. I'm late with these reviews every week. And it's mostly because they aren't giving me anything to be excited about. And really, this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is turning me off of so many people. I don't even want to watch it because Love and Marriage Huntsville used to be the most real reality show out there. And now I see people playing TV. And once I see you start playing at TV, trying to concoct storylines for drama, I'm over it. But let's jump into it. Mel and her music video. Congratulations, girl. I heard you had a good song. I don't know if it charted anywhere, but it was a hit in the R&B category. I have not heard it. I am not driven to want to go listen to it. So if you have heard it and you like it, congratulations on your video. I'm here for everybody taking a chance on their dream because some people want to be singers and they never step out there. You saw the opportunity to take your step and you grabbed it. So for that, Mel, congratulations. And I wish you success. When I hear something that I like, I'll shout it out. But for right now, I ain't heard nothing. But the whole point of this, we at some lady house and your friend Brittany come up, and then this is just your opportunity to bring your friend on who said Martell said some shit about her in the blogs about having one kid, so she definitely can't take care of 5. Shit. That's not true. But for me, it is. For me, don't come over here with 4 kids asking me to babysit and I only ever had one. I'm telling you, I had some cousins one time, and you know, you helping family out. That's what family do. And they brought their kids over to my house to babysit. And mind you, I only got one. So this was years ago. And I only had the one. When I tell you, I went from 1 to 4 in one night trying to babysit. And one of them was a baby that did not stop crying until the parents came and picked them up. And the older ones didn't want to help. I was overwhelmed. I could not handle it. I had some heavy drinking after that. I don't know nothing about Brittany, but your girl Angie is not the one you want to call for babysitting when you have more than one child. I could only handle about 1 or 2 at a time. Now, if you only got one, yeah, come over here and play with the cheeks. Y'all have a good time. We gonna watch some movies, but if it's a whole bunch, your girl Angie can't handle it either. Moving on. Jalen, Tisha, and Marceau in this fucking restaurant. I want the people of Huntsville to tell me, is anybody even going to this restaurant? It ain't even a restaurant. It's a cigar bar. How hard is it to run a cigar bar? Most people want is a little Crown and Coke, Hennessy, maybe some scotch on the rocks, and they want to puff their cigar. It ain't too hard. Most people, when you smoking, you ain't trying to eat. I ain't about to tell on myself. But usually when you smoking, you ain't trying to eat. You just want to sip. And so I don't see how hard it is. I don't want to knock anything, but Jalen, you need to quit. Just quit the fucking job. Because obviously they don't care enough about their own restaurant. Why the fuck should you? See, I believe they only put Jalen in this position to take advantage of him. Because he young, they ain't got to pay him that much. Like I said, he ain't got to do too much, but pour a couple of Crown and Cokes and make sure the lighters are going for the cigars. You know, I don't see, I ain't there. Like, is it a restaurant or is it a cigar bar? I don't know. But apparently some weekend, the head chef and the head bartender quit. Gone. Jalen, that was your cue to exit too. Deuces. Obviously, For the key people in charge of the bar and the food to quit, Tisha and Marceau don't know how to talk to people nor manage people. For both people to quit on the busiest night of the year or the holiday weekend, whatever it was. It's clear they don't know how to talk to you. Now, I don't want to talk about people's family structures, but I feel like if it was Monster or Marceau Jr., whatever their son name is, they wouldn't put their child in that position to run a restaurant, because I feel like as soon as Black fails, they're going to say Jalen is what caused it to fail. That's what they're going to say, but we ain't going to believe that, but that's what they're going to say. It's something about being a nephew. Oh, people going to hate me when I say this. It's something about being your nephew and being your blood nephew. I feel like, and this is just my observation. I could be wrong, but this is my observation. That's Kimmy's child. At the end of the day, they don't treat Monster that way. I ain't seen them treat any of them other nephews they got all plastered on the billboard that kind of way. Jalen has said his passion is to flip these houses and to get into real estate. If you really want to give this child, young adults, a life lesson, because Marceau like, oh, we ain't help you, but you learned so much life experience. Fuck all of that. This is your dream to have this cigar bar, not mine. If you really wanted to help this young man with his dreams, you would have gave him a mentorship in your construction company so he could learn how to get a house, renovate it, what kind of licenses to get, how to project management, how to budget, all of that. That's what you could have did if you really want to give this young man some life experience. Not throw him in your dream and say good luck. But that's just Angie. And if I was Jalen, I would have been quit. I would have said fuck you. Because I do feel like Tisha is the type of bitch. I'm not trying to call everybody a bitch. Tisha is the type of person, from what I seen, the way she act with Kimmy on some bitter foolishness. Tisha's the type of person that will take some shit out on Jalen, who is not her nephew at the end of the day. I don't even know how long Jalen has been in these people's life. Like, how long was Kimmy and Maurice even dating before they got married? They only been married a year or two. And when they got married, Jalen was grown. So, let's be real. Look in your own families and check it out. People treat the step, some people, not all, because my family don't do that. But some people treat other people different, because at the end of the day, Jalen's not Tisha's real nephew, and I don't think Tisha would treat Monster that way. And I just feel like it's some funny acting going on, and Jalen had a very valid question in asking that, and I believe he only asked that question because he felt that way. Like, you and my mama got some things going on, and now you over here talking to me any kind of way. That's why you should have quit. But let's move on, because Huntsville ain't give us that much to be talking about. Maurice goes to visit Lewis to squash the vaping situation yet again, because Tiffany was crying. Who gives a fuck if that bitch was crying? She was wrong. She needed to cry. And what pissed me off about that scene so much, just last week, Lewis had all this energy. Oh, Maurice was aggressive, and if I would have had a drink, I would have punched his ass. And where the same energy? Because now he back in your face talking about the same shit. Where is that energy? I can't wait to the reunion. I hope that's addressed. I don't like Tiffany nor her husband. Tisha want to go to Vegas. Great. Everybody going to Vegas. Mel meet up with Destiny. At the end of the day, Mel ain't going to Vegas to be around Martell to Destiny is there. And I kind of feel Destiny like, why do I always have to be you all's referee? Destiny just been through her own divorce. Am I saying this shit right? Destiny has just went through her own bullshit. She don't want to referee you and Martell. She got her own baby. This her mommy vacation. She want to go to Vegas and chill, drink, get a suntan, gamble a little bit. She ain't trying to be dealing with you and Martell. If I was Destiny, I wouldn't have went, because it's not a vacation if I gotta be the buffer between you and your ex-husband. But that's just Angie. They get to the house. It's very beautiful. Destiny and Mel will be there the next day. If I was at that house, I would live at that pool. I would be door dashing, getting me a tan, and when I felt like gambling, I would go on to the casino and gamble, then come back and get right in the pool. I would have a good time. I need to look up an Airbnb in Vegas because I'm always trying to go to a hotel, but maybe I need to go the other route. They have a threesome talk. I don't want to think about Tisha nor Marceau having sex with each other. Nevertheless, adding another person. Then they talk about what's cheating. Marceau says, if Tisha want to go out and find her a woman and they want to hook up this weekend, that ain't cheating. I ain't got no problem with her being with another woman. Well, that's them. I don't care. Martell says it's not cheating if the other person knows. So what he says, cheating is when you do something and the other person doesn't know. So is it not cheating when the other person knows? So with Martell's logic, those first 2 years, he was cheating because Mel didn't know. But once Melody found out what he was doing, that wasn't cheating. I don't know. Martell has the most backwards logic, and can we just not listen to anything he says? They start talking about Destiny, and I got my notes mixed up. I can't remember. They said, who likes feeling on everybody, Kimmy or Destiny? Somebody likes touching everybody. And the joke of it is Destiny thinks Jalen likes her and Destiny thinks Kimmy likes her. I don't know. I ain't seen none of that. I don't care. I don't care. And then at some point, somebody calls Kimmy a side chick. Now they get in the pool. Everybody gets around their husband and sexually puts their swimsuits on. The only one who didn't look like they was here for it was Marceau. And I'm like, Marceau, did you see all that ass Tisha got? Now I heard she got a BBL. If she did, that's a good one. Because Tisha's body looks good. And I don't knock nobody for getting a BBL. Because, bitch, I want one. My ass too old. I got to live with the ass I done had for these 40-something years. But, Tisha, you should have put one of them sexy ass swimsuits on and pranced across the TV screen because you look good. But anyway, they get in the pool. You know, everybody, you could tell they've been drinking. They fucked up, smoking cigars, having a good time. I think Tiffany brings up the side chick stuff again, and then Kimmy has to check Tiffany about being a side. Like I said, oh shit. Kimmy, no one cares. No one cares. That's your husband now. Your husband. And from the way I was looking at the TV screen, you was the only one up in arms about being called a side chick. Your husband was silent. Now, I don't know if you just don't want... I don't think Kimmy and Maurice, because I've said this in the past, I don't think they were just outright having an affair on Kiowa. People are separated. And while they're figuring out their divorce situation, you know, the paperwork in court, whatever, I ain't never been through it, so I don't know how long it take. But it could take a while. While that court situation going on, people date. I have friends who, their divorce took forever. They were dating for like a year or two. And then when the divorce paperwork was finally inked, a week later, that the other two was getting married. So the shit happens. I don't call that being a side chick. I just call that your damn lawyer and the court system taking too long for you to sign. I feel like maybe Kimmy and Maurice might have started dating after he's already filed for divorce and maybe he was separated. And on a technicality, Kimmy was a side chick, but I don't call that a side chick. Whatever it is, can we not talk about the shit no more? No one cares, Kimmy. I wouldn't even give a fuck if you reached into Kiowa's bedroom and snatched Maurice's ass out and fucked him. Who cares? That shit was so long ago. They ain't together. Kiowa is remarried. You married. Leave the shit alone. But let's move on. What else was they arguing about? Oh, so then Kimmy say, because Marceau said he find it funny that they keep calling Kimmy a side chick. So she said, oh, it must be funny that you got a side baby. That shit was funny. That entertained me for the episode because, you know, Marceau, don't shit face him. I don't think he give a fuck about anything, really. And he was like, that's funny to me, too. I think it's funny to Marceau because it's not true. I don't think Marceau has a side baby because if he did, bitches be wanting some attention. It would be known if he had a side baby. And Tisha ain't keeping that shit quiet. Wanda ain't keeping that shit quiet. And Kimmy was like, I don't see your wife laughing. The insecurities of Tisha won't allow her to laugh. Because, see, a bitch like me would have been like, that shit is funny because it ain't true. You know, but moving on. That ain't Tisha. Do y'all think he got a side baby? Y'all think so? I don't know. Anyway, I already talked about that. Oh, now Tisha want to argue with Kimmy talking about, you told my mama to shut the fuck up. Now, mind you, I think Kimmy should tell Wanda to shut the fuck up. Now, she didn't say it. She did say fuck, but to me, Kimmy and Wanda are close enough in age. I ain't trying to call you old, Kimmy. I'm just saying Wanda did admit to having Tisha at 14, so Wanda ain't that old. She ain't that much older than us. That's all I'm trying to say. Wanda can get cussed the fuck out. The way Wanda wreaks havoc on people, and I believe she does it for TV, so I'm gonna cuss your ass out for TV too. Kimmy lets it be known that she didn't say that. Kimmy says it's not fair. She has to fight her whole family. Kimmy, no, you don't. I would pay Tisha's family dust. I would ignore their asses. You coming to me some shit that happened season 1. I wouldn't pay their ass attention, but I know this is a TV show. We got to do it for TV. They bring up Jalen. They bring up Jalen asking if Tisha treats him some kind of way because of the beef they have with each other. And I forgot how that whole argument started. Some kind of way Tisha was like, well, Jalen is a smart ass because he kept saying yes ma'am to me. Now in the South, I thought saying yes ma'am was a thing of respect. Because see, I grew up in Illinois. We didn't say all that yes ma'am, yes sir, no ma'am, no sir. We didn't grow up with that. We were still respectful, but we didn't have that. That wasn't something that was instilled in us. But I went to college in Alabama, and as soon as I got there, it was like the professors that were, yes ma'am. I'm like, and I just got into that way of living from being in the South. So I don't find it funny for Jalen to be like, yes ma'am. Now I know how teenagers are. I got an 18-year-old. Jalen was 22, 23. I know how these young adults are. They'll say some quick shit, and that means shut up. Like my son will be like, okay. That's his way of saying, okay, mom, you ain't got to say shit else to me. You could be quiet. I'm done. I done heard enough. So he probably was being smart, but then it was a text message. It wasn't even a conversation. I don't want to get on Tisha and Jalen because at the end of the day, if it was my son, I would tell him to quit. I say, you can leave that bullshit ass job. It ain't like Jalen was blessed. He graduated college. He doesn't have any student debt. He had enough money saved to where he could buy his first, was it a condo or a townhouse that he can get ready to start, you know, his dream and flipping it. Like, so it's not like Jalen's struggling for the money. And if he had to come back and live with Kimmy while he worked a little, whatever job he was doing to save up some more, he can do that. It wasn't like anybody was pressuring him. You need to be this manager and get it. Like, he had a job. He wasn't even looking for that fucking job. I would tell my son to quit. And that's it. That's it. Because they argue some more about Jalen, and I'm telling you right now, I don't care who you are. If you come treating my son any kind of way, yeah, you're going to hear my mouth about it. It kind of like Wanda. I ain't going to be as ghetto as Wanda and ratchet as Wanda, but I probably will be the same way. I will come giving you my 2 cents, and you might have to tell me to shut the fuck up one day and stay out of it. But that's probably going to be me too. Yeah. That's probably going to be me too. That's all I have to give about this episode. I really don't even care next week about what Martell and Mel getting ready to fight over. Like, I don't care that they about to fight over if that song is about Martell or not, but we gonna watch it. We gonna watch it. And I'm gonna give you the review. I'm gonna try to be more on time. I apologize yet again. Please stick with me. Please stick with me. If you're looking for a really, really good time where a lot of people, I do lives for these, a lot of people come over and we have a good time together live, and you like competition reality shows, I'm going live tonight for the challenge. I do the challenge, I do Big Brother, I do The Circle, Survivor is coming up. Like, I really get into the competition shows just because every episode is different, because every season is a different cast, it's different strategy. It's just different stuff to talk about, where we're still talking about the same shit on these other reality shows. But here nor there, I still like Love and Marriage Huntsville better than them all. And so I will give you the review for next week. Thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and like this video. Give me some good comments. What did you all think about this video? And if you would like, go ahead and hit share. If this is your first time rocking with Kiss My Cheeks TV, your girl Angie, come back. Go ahead and hit subscribe and come back. Like I said, it's plenty of shows I review that you may like, and I would appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. I will see you later. Bye.